Hey, how you doing? Well, we've gotten our first cold front in Texas. Well, really, I'll say it's a cool front. It's a whopping 67 degrees here in Southeast Texas. And, it doesn't get too cold here very often. And as soon as we get some cool weather, it makes you want to pull out the Christmas music and the hot cocoa because it's chilly outside. I love the first cool front that we get each year. It just reminds us that summer is coming to an end. It's funny, even though it's only 60 degrees, 67 degrees, I know I'm going to see somebody wearing a coat today because that 67 feels different down in the South. We were stationed in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and in Colorado Springs for several years. So I know what cold weather actually feels like. We even had a blizzard when we stayed there. We're stationed there in Colorado Springs and one in Cheyenne. 3 feet of snow, just complete blackouts. But that 67 degrees here in Southeast Texas, it feels colder than some of that frigid temperatures up north. But so fall is coming and I'm very excited about that. Today in the hive, I am, transitioning into that winter prep. I listened to a wonderful webinar. It's an hour-and-a-half long webinar hosted by the Bee Supply. It's a company based out of Texas. And the owner, Blake, just literally went through everything we are supposed to be doing right now to get our bees ready for the winter. So I feel educated, I feel equipped, I feel ready. I'm not as panicked as I was before. So I thought I was upping my game last week when I added the robbing screen and a few things. I'm really upping my game this week because I am adding in, for the first time ever, pollen patties. Yeah, I hadn't done that. I've been doing syrup, one-to-one syrup, but I'm going to do pollen patties each week until November, I think is what Blake said. And so this is a pollen patty. It's ooey gooey. It doesn't smell that good. It's not like syrup, but it's got 15% pollen, and then of course it has a supplement called apis inside of it. And bees need nectar and they need pollen. Pollen is for the protein, nectar is for the carbs. And so I've got to up this because I don't think my hive is at 100%. So I really, Blake said, we got to throw in the whole kitchen at the hive if you feel like they're not quite ready for winter. So I'll be putting the pollen patties in once a week until November. The caution about pollen patties, though, that I learned is the minute you put one into the hive, small hive beetles are going to start coming in. So you can only put in enough to last the hive about 7 days and no more, because immediately small hive bees are going to be attracted to this. But yeah, so this is a pollen patty. And then I'm switching from 1-to-1 syrup, and I'm going to be going 2-to-1 syrup, which just means basically I am doubling the amount of sugar. So it's not even super liquidy anymore. It's more thick. And that's going to help with their nectar. Well, it's not nectar, but with their carb intake. So trying to do everything we can to get the bees ready. I hope that they will enjoy the new addition of the pollen patty. And I hope that I can also, control the small hive beetles. So I'll put the small hive beetle trap back into the hive. I had one in earlier this year, but there were just no small hive beetles being trapped. So I hope I didn't have an issue. Probably because I've never fed pollen patties. So I'm just going to plan for that. And just enjoy this beautiful weather. I don't have to worry about wearing my Mr. Freeze ice pack jacket and falling out. So this is glorious. But being true to Southeast Texas, this glorious cool weather will wear off right around lunchtime. So we'll be back in being hot at the end of the day. But it's a nice start to the day. Well, I hope you're happy, and I hope that your bees are happy. And everyone, I hope that you have a blessed day. Bye.